Welcome to Radford Corner at the Vanlife Festival 2025. We've actually been set up here since Wednesday and we've spent a couple of days getting to know our friends, reconnecting and having some lovely social time. We've got a great pitch set up here. We've brought the Buzz with us, which is nicely on display for people who haven't seen it yet. And we've got our lovely comfy kon-tiki too.
Wednesday, Thursday, very, very blustery, and we had a bit of a problem. I had the window open on the other side, had the roof open, and this was only open a little bit, and a gust of wind come through and popped this right out, and it smashed the window.
We've had our own disaster. My window was only open a crack, and I closed Steve's window, which was massively open, because the wind was coming, and I thought, oh, this side will be fine.
No, smashed window. Hey, it'd be nice and fresh air getting through there tonight, my love.
We might have to swap sides.
But Phil reckons he can temporarily fix that, eh?
I've got this magic stuff called super glue.
Okay.
I can't fix these struts, unfortunately, because they're snapped off. But if Steve just shows all the broken bits on the floor, there
we are.
I shall super glue the corner of the window back together and get that back on.
Perfect. Good man. Cheers, Phil. And there you go. Phil's fixed that as good as new. Well, it'll do for now, and we'll get it sorted. But hey, at least Lyndsay won't be getting fresh air coming through the window when she's sleeping tonight.
But we weren't the only casualty.
Yeah, that dreaded having an awning go over the top in a gust of wind, that happened to somebody on Thursday. So right here, guys, is the nightmare that everyone tries to avoid. Look, it's gone over the top. I've heard about it. I've never seen one over the top like that. It's not been pegged down properly, and it is pretty windy here. But darn, they've got the aftermath of this to deal with when they get back. Oh my days, look at that. That's going to be an expensive problem to fix. Hopefully it's not done any damage to the van. And here's the rescue mission to try and save it. At least hopefully you can fold it in and get it home.
Many frame building attempts later.
Well, we've managed to get it away, so it's get me home. It's a bit damaged, may need a new one. Look, the legs are snapped off here and what have you. But there you go, guys. Don't leave your awning out in winds. It's probably going to cost him 1,000, 1,500 quid to put a new awning on it now.
I'd forgotten just how windy it could be here at this showground. It is absolutely blowing a gale. All the weather keeps coming across. It's making me quite nervous actually, because I can see the flags fluttering mentally, and the van keeps rocking every so often as well, so that's a bit weird. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to have a cup of coffee and tell you about this week's sponsor, which is Incogni. Incogni is all about online privacy and data protection. I had no idea just how valuable all my information and my data could be. There are data brokers out there who have software that goes out and scours the internet looking for your information. Anytime you fill out a form online or add your details online, that information can be vulnerable to being scraped and collated and put into giant lists that those data brokers can then sell on. Now, the kind of people who are looking to buy those lists could be baddies who want to scam you or scam other people or use your data in really inappropriate ways, or it could be big corporations who really want to hone their marketing down to give you more exposure to their products so you're more likely to buy their product. The good news is that we own our own data and we have the right to contact those data brokers and request that they remove our information from their lists. The bad news is there are loads of data brokers and even more lists, and it could take years to get that done. This is where Incogni is invaluable. They can do it for us in 3 simple steps. The first is we set up an account. The second is we grant them permission to work on our behalf. And the third, and this is the really easy bit for us, we sit back and let Incogni do the work. The whole process is automated. So they contact the data brokers, they make the request, handle any objections that the brokers have, and then keep us updated either with monthly reports or using an online dashboard. If you're interested in increasing and enhancing your own online privacy, go to incogni.com/radfords, add the code radfords at checkout, and you get 60% off an annual plan. Thanks Incogni for sponsoring this video and reducing the amount of spam I have to deal with.
But I will show you around our camping pitch in a bit, and I want to show you some of the upgrades we've done in our van, because we've made a couple of significant changes in there. We'll show you that in a bit.
Life-changing, significant changes.
Right, let's get a look around the festival. So we're over here, right next to Thomas Dib Close. Let's have a look around here.
Yeah, all the roads have got really great names, so we're going to have a little explore and see what we find. The first stretch of Thomasted Close is given over to all these traders. It's a real festival vibe down at this end.
Timey Kangaroo down spot.
The pinnacle of the Thomasted Close is this camper van live lounge. It is stunning. They've got live music most of the day. We can hear it from our pitch. So each night I've been going to sleep with the sound of mellow music.
Oh, how we doing, boy?
We're making pizza fritti.
Oh, fantastic.
Pizza fritti, look at this.
Right, okay, I see. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
You pulled a nice crowd here. Hey?
Beautiful crowd. Yeah,
Beautiful
it's been lovely.
crowd.
They've been with me most of the day actually.
Fantastic.
It's been lovely. So this one here is pizza fritti. It's going to have gorgonzola, beautiful Italian cheese with some walnuts and some of my own infused honey. Amazing.
The drizzle shot.
We've stopped at the stand for the Crafty Bird's Nest and they're just down the road in Staffordshire. I'm very excited. I have a cupboard that really irritates me. I can't get it tidy. I've got different size pots and things in there for tea and coffee and sugar and all the things aren't right. They do stacking tins, but even more exciting, they can personalise these. So I might just have to get in touch with them when we get home and get some Roman Radford ones.
Next, I saw a guy come past on a tiny mobility scooter. So I asked him how compact it packs down to, and he showed us. Right, it's very, very light. Breaks down and packs into nothing, and literally takes about a minute to break. It took about 60 seconds to break that down. Now I'm filming it. It's going to take 3 minutes to put it back together. Am I right?
Sorry, I didn't yeah, probably some of the pressure.
Under the pressure now. Look how neat that is. And I'm guessing it's very strong. It's going to hold our weight.
Aircraft alley.
Oh my goodness. How much is something like this?
Well, new. New, you're probably looking about 3,000 or 4,000.
Oh my days, right. Wow.
Second hand, they go for anything from 600
Okay.
up to 1,200.
But that's the key. That's the make of it right there.
Travel scoop.
Travel scoop. And how long's that battery going to last you?
Well, this obviously these are designed for flight or cruise ships.
Right.
8 miles,
Okay.
8-9 miles. But you obviously they're double stackable, so you can put another one on top.
Ah, right. Perfect.
Obviously you can get suspension seat, bicycle one,
Right.
straight on there. So yeah, all good.
I love it. Fantastic. They've been out long, have they?
Yeah, in America, probably about the last 8-9 years.
Okay.
So yeah, they're really good.
So this is the target. 600, 800 quid would be a bargain on a used one.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it. Thank you for showing.
You're welcome.
Thank you, boss. And off he goes. Just one speed, yeah?
Yeah, 6 miles an hour.
Enjoy. Fantastic. How cool's that?
We've walked along Market Street and there are plenty of stalls here, including a corner store for your loo rolls and your bread. There are over 150 different traders and caterers and market stalls here. And this is where my new little friend Ethan from the Family Go Explore YouTube channel made us a little mushroom as a gift. In past years, George has really loved the mini driving experiences, but I think he's getting a little bit too big for it now. He's actually spent most of his time camped out in a den that he's made over in the woods. What I love about the Vario Street is there's always something new to discover.
Right. And I'm going to show you this one.
Now I'm really sad that my friends Jen and Kath from Slowly Wilding aren't here on Vario Street. They live in Olive, who is a converted library bus. Now this converted library bus has a completely different theme to their cool, zen, beautiful, neutral tones. This bus is all about movie nostalgia. There are 18 different movie and TV themes to this. My favourite is the Trotter's Cocktail Lounge. I think that's very cool. We might have to bring some drinks at some point. But as we go around, I've spotted Ghostbusters. There's a little Jurassic Park up there, but there's more on the bonnet of Jurassic Park. A flying Daffy Duck or not. Very cool.
And look, my favourite, the Mystery Machine. Or is it the Dukes of Hazzard? Or
Herbie Goes Bananas.
right, or the A-Team.
No.
There's just too many themes on here.
It's got to be the A-Team. Sunday afternoons, watching the A-Team with my dad.
Right.
What I love about Vario Street is that there's something new to discover every time it's set up, and there's such a great close-knit community too.
Right next to Jelly Legs Bouncy Castle Hire. You were so young. You were so young. We've got the Field of Dreams. Gonna have a look in there.
I love the iconic shape of this bus here. It's taken over a year to convert, but the colours and the themes, the surf dude theme, it's all beautiful. I really love the colour of the upholstery. It's like a jewel blue, and there are lots of little details inside that I love. Even the crystals on this wave thing, it's stunning. It's a 3D effect. And there's a surfboard as a desk. This is a vehicle we've not seen before. It's a 1971 Winnebago and it's on its debut trip out. We've just taken a lovely long walk down memory lane. It seems there are more vehicles here from the older times. I'm surprised how much orange there used to be in those times. I'm sure my grandparents had deck chairs that matched some of those floral prints, but it's all orange apart from this, which is a gorgeous green setup. Now this is a bar to travel with, isn't it? It's wonderful.
Isn't it?
I love the copper work, it's beautiful.
Right.
And it looks like they might be distilling gin or something there.
There we go.
Cheers. We've definitely found the truck zone. These are massive.
Right. But there's no Millie this year, eh?
Millie.
They've moved to Bulgaria, right?
Yes.
Oh.
There's quite a few people are missing this year.
Right.
But that's great because there's lots of things that I haven't seen before and I'm enjoying that side of the event.
Yeah. And you'll see behind Lyndsay, see the showers, they've got these plonked around. So it was a bit cold for you the other day, was it?
Yes, the heating had failed. But it's fine. We have our own van, our own shower.
We just bumped into Neil and had a good chat for Nemo's Camper Adventures.
He's a sweetheart.
He's
He doesn't
lovely.
smile enough.
Neil, we need to smile more.
Yes.
And look who's next to him. Marianne and Chris from Tread the Globe are here. Fantastic.
No one cares about them. It's Trudy, the van that everybody loves.
They did a talk this afternoon, which we missed.
We did. We were busy doing, I don't know.
But I think they've got some special announcements, so make sure you head over to their channel and find out what's going on.
Okay, we've come to the main stage place and there is a sandpit for the kids, which is always a delight. Pillows, sand in your pillows. Blech. And right the other side of this field is the main stage. Last night I was here till late dancing to a covers band, and tonight we've got that Britpop band who were here last year and were fantastic.
Right, you enjoyed them, didn't you? So we're at the Roma Stand, which they had this great 48 volt system I looked at last time.
I came, I saw Alex Frood, I gave him a cuddle and then I switched off because they talked electrics. It's beyond me.
But Alex says he's got some Roma beer. What's going on here?
It depends.
Oh, fantastic.
Cheers. Do you think the beer bottle opener on the outside is actually going to be a giveaway when you try to sneak something into a festival? Maybe that needs designing into the neck or something.
But it does a great job,
cool
look,
are they?
isn't it?
Very cool.
Huh? It's fantastic.
Right, we've taken a stop right at the end of the day to meet the people at Van Club, and they've been telling us all about what they're here for. They are the fastest growing new membership club, and they are all about the kind of rallies that we used to do with the boys as they were growing up. We used to rock up in a field, we've met the same people every time, and our kids have got lifelong friends that met at those rallies. They specialise in fun weekends away. There's always entertainment and it's always near something interesting, and each of these start at about £10 a night.
So I'm eating at Patel's tonight. Mrs. Patel's. Lamb sheesh bites, they're going to be alright?
Oh yeah, they're going to be lovely.
Okay,
You're
good
gonna
man.
love them.
So a couple of samosas and these spicy meat things. Fantastic. I had these last year, they are amazing. Tonight was a 70s themed night and they had an ABBA cover band on, which was awesome. They had everyone up dancing and singing along. So Mark, Vanlife East has just turned up with a pot. What do you got here, mate?
It's the dregs of the Ragu.
Oh, mate.
Oh, we've got some amazing slow cooked meat in there.
I can see the flavour in there already.
Yeah.
And
It's really good.
I've come armed with a fork. What have I got here, Mark?
So it looks like you've got a lovely bit of pork in there. Is that maybe a meatball on the end there?
That sauce.
That smells absolutely wonderful.
I think that's the best Ragu I've probably ever made, actually.
I can confirm. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy rain.
Yeah. Might be raining there, but hey, we're undercover here. We're all good.
This is decent, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, honey, you got to try this, man.
I know, I
It's
have.
amazing. Mark reckons it could well be the best ragu he's ever made.
Isn't it nice? It's like the meat has like softened.
Oh, that's lovely.
Isn't it? I know you were full, but you just have to try it, right?
I know.
Is that in your recipe book by any chance?
It is in the recipe book.
Where can they get that?
We can get that online at vanlifeeats.com.
And I've already got the recipe book.
So Phil asked to borrow my lead, and I remembered last weekend. Well, I didn't remember actually, because last weekend we found out it was broken. So Phil's going to fix it now. What's the problem, Phil?
Well, Steve, we've opened it, or you helped me open it, and we seem to have found a minor problem. I just want to say, in the comments, can anybody tell me what's wrong with this?
Oops.
I'm not sure, but I think somebody might have got a bit mad when they were twisting that. So
But it can be fixed easily enough, Phil.
yeah, it'll be done in 10 minutes, mate.
Thanks, mate. By a qualified electrician, by the way.
Yeah.
A few minutes later.
All done?
Yeah, it took about 3 minutes just to re-straighten off the ends and put them back into the connectors.
Perfect.
All good, and we've now tightened properly down the cable stop so that Steve can't twist it off again.
Well, that saved me probably 25-30 quid for a new lead.
So we spent the evening drinking and chatting with friends around the fire pit. We all had a few beers, some of us more than others. And as usual, we all had a great laugh. But when Gary leant a little too far on one of Conrad's chairs and it broke, everyone was in stitches.
Gary broke the chair.
I think it's fair to say it was another great evening at the Vanlife Festival.
Good morning.
Good morning. I am feeling amazing. I've not really drunk this weekend, and we've got brand new mattresses, and I can't tell you just how well I'm sleeping on them. I want to replace the mattress at home with this same style.
Absolutely. Now, these mattresses are from Steve and our friend at Caravan Beds. They do custom mattresses, any shape and size you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you know, what we did when we got this van is we took the back cushions from the rear lounge and we put them in the summer house. We were not going to use them because packing them away the whole time, right?
Yeah.
We just had the base mattresses and they're quite thin. So
They were, and they've got gaps, and they're more than one mattress. So we gave Stephen the dimensions of the mattresses that we wanted. He's made them completely bespoke to the size of the bed. He's got different levels of firmness and softness, and some have memory foam, some don't. There's all sorts of amazing technology that goes into these mattresses.
Yeah.
And when we were at the NEC back in February, we laid on lots. In fact, I've been doing it for years. I've been going to his stand and laying on the beds to test the different.
Right.
We went with the Tahoe from memory. Absolutely love it. It's really thick, it's really well sprung, and my hips, usually when I've been in the motorhome for a couple of nights, my hips are starting to ache. Not a problem at all today. I feel flipping amazing. Absolutely amazing. And another super bonus, our friends from leisurebedding.com have dropped off a second set of bespoke size made to measure bedding that goes on as well. These are really soft and smooth sheets, and they're perfect because they match even though the mattresses are slightly different. We've got one that fits Steve's mattress and one that fits mine. I don't think I want the kids in the back here anymore. They're going to have to go sleep in tents or stay behind or run behind us and catch up. We'll leave them behind.
Exactly.
So I'm really excited to share that with you
Right,
today.
and we'll put a link to these two in the description. If you want custom sized mattresses, custom bedding.
Yeah, because custom size and shape, they can do the corner bits that are chopped off for French style, anything.
Right.
He'll actually send out a template sheet, you chop it and make it fit what you want, and then they make the mattress to that.
Exactly that.
So cool.
Right. Okay, it's a bit windy out there this morning. We're going to start packing up because we're going to head off about just after lunch today, I think. But what a weekend it's been so far.
I'm not packing up, I've already been cleaning in here. I'm going to go and have some reiki. I think I'll take you with me and I will show you the holistic area. So I am booked in for reiki, and this is only my third or fourth time having reiki, and I don't really understand what it is. First time I had the most amazing experience. Next couple of times didn't really feel much. So I'm going to give it another go. The holistic stands are all a couple of minutes walk from our pitch, and they're on the area called as Namaste Way. There's been yoga, plant medicine workshops, spiritual jewellery.
One weekend of pampering later.
I've just been laying down for about 30 minutes while Tasha has been tweaking whatever it is that she tweaks in the chakra shed. It's absolutely beautiful and really impressive. We've got self-defense lessons going on right now. There's also been crystals and massages and yoga. There's been a really diverse mix of workshops and activities that you can get involved in, and also some one-to-one sessions like the Reiki I just had in Tasha's hut. Oh, I feel so chilled now. And this is Tasha's chakra shed, just there. It's awesome.
Right, that's us pretty much packed up. What a fantastic festival this has been. We love it here, we really do. This year we said we weren't going to do many festivals. I think we said Camp Van Camp Out, Vanlife and Van Love. That's the next one we're going to do. It's at Elvington Airfield. I'll put a link in the description for that one. Also, tickets for this one are going to be available soon for next year, so you definitely want to get that one booked as well. Again, I'll put a link in the description for that.
What a weekend.
Isn't it?
Huge thanks to Damo, Terry, Katrina, Nev, all the people involved in organising, all the people involved in making this such a fantastic weekend. They've levelled it up. I have had an amazing time.
Everyone has had an amazing time here, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Even George. You had a good time, Georgie?
Had a great time.
There you go. Yeah? Honestly, this one is an amazing family festival, guys, so book it for next year. Right, what are we up to for the rest of this year? That's the number one question we get asked. What are we up to? So in a couple of weeks, we're going to head off to Awning.
Yes.
And how we're going to do that is interesting. I'm going to drive up there. I'm going to spend 3 days driving up there. Lyndsay is going to take 2 flights to get up there.
And 2 flights to get back.
So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just me and Lyndsay on that one. Now, what are we doing for the summer? The current plan is to go to Greece. They say you can't take your motorhome to Greece anymore, so we're going to take the motorhome to Greece. We're going to have a look. Yeah, they say there's no wild camping. We're going to find that out. We're going to do some campsites, I think. And there's 3 countries we've not done down the bottom of Europe. There's 3. North Macedonia, Kosovo, Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Down in those Balkan states.
So the plan is to do those as well. Anyway, so look, I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not. We'll see you on the next one.
Say see ya. See ya. Can you blow kisses as well?